get you home on the weekend.
Wally Sanders!
Money, money, money. Let me have that football.
Shirley, tell me something. How long have you been driving for Wally Sanders Truck Line?
October will be 28 years.
Did your mother drive once?
33 years.
And who else in your family worked for?
My dad worked in the shop, and my husband was also a driver and worked in the shop.
So Wally Sanders Truck Line is family, family, family.
Always.
That's right.
Come join us today, the family of Wally Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. At Wally Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross, Blue Shield, 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wally Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wally Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wally Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Wally Sanders Truck Line, money, money, money.
We love Wally Sanders!
Hey, we got 401k, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Wally Sanders!
We get you home on the weekend to watch football. Wally Sanders.
Go Trojans! Wally Sanders is #1!
Who is the best truck line that will get you home on the weekend?
Wally Sanders!
Money, money, money. Let me have that football. It's football season, but it's also time.
For you to join a company that puts God and family first.
Hey.
401k! Blue Cross Blue Shield!
Nobody sits on the bench at Wally Sanders Truck Line. Come join the company today. Wally Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama.
Shirley, tell me something. How long have you been driving for Wally Sanders Truck Line?
October will be 28 years.
Did your mother drive once?
33 years.
And who else in your family worked for?
My dad worked in the shop, and my husband was also a driver and worked in the shop.
So Wally Sanders Truck Line is family, family, family.
Always.
That's right.
Come join us today, the family of Wally Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. It's time for you to join a company that puts God and family first. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, height. There's nobody on the bench at Wally Sanders Truck Line. Go deep with Wally Sanders Truck Line. Join today, Troy, Alabama. Nobody sits on the bench at Wally Sanders Truck Line. Come join the company today, Wally Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Come join today. Been in business since 1959. Wally Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. At Wally Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross, Blue Shield, 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wally Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wally Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wally Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Wally Sanders Truck Line, money, money, money.
We love Wally Sanders!
Hey, we got 401k, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Wally Sanders!
We get you home on the weekend to watch football. Wally Sanders.
Go Trojans! Wally Sanders is #1!
Who is the best truck line that will get you home on the weekend?
Wally Sanders!
Money, money, money. Let me have that football.
The TruckSmart app has even more ways to make life on the road stress-free. As always, Ultra One members earn points, gears, and Ultra credits whenever they fuel up at a TA, Petro, or TA Express location. And now, convenient and fast fueling is just a click away with the PumpSmart feature. To use PumpSmart, simply click the PumpSmart icon in the app. Just like always, TruckSmart helps you find a TA, Petro, or TA Express location near you. And once you've selected your location, you can choose which fleet card you'd like to use for payment. TruckSmart users start by entering and storing their fleet card payment methods, either in the setup section of the app or during the PumpSmart process. Next, you can save time with PumpSmart by entering information like your vehicle and trailer IDs. If you're using a new payment card for the first time, you must first enter this information one time at the pump. After that, you can edit this information right in the app whenever you need to. TruckSmart stores this information for you. Next, you'll receive a code. You'll receive this code right in the app. Simply enter this code every time at the pump and fill her up. Once you're finished at the pump, your receipt is logged in your transaction history and stored right in the app. It's fast and convenient. PumpSmart is just another way that the TruckSmart app from Travel Centers of America is making life on the road a little easier. At Travel Centers of America, we know that life on the road can present challenges. That's why we created the TruckSmart app. The TruckSmart app makes life on the road stress-free by putting all of the services and amenities at TA, Petro, and TA Express right at your fingertips. And for Ultra One members, the app makes the perks of membership even easier to access. The TruckSmart app helps you get what you want when you want it. For starters, you can search TruckSmart to find which services are available at the TA, Petro, and TA Express locations that are around the corner or on your route. And you can reserve and pay for reserved parking or a shower right in the app. The app's simple and secure sign-in gives you the ability to securely link your credit card.
Wally Sanders Strut Line. Let's go straight to the word of the day. It's fitting for the times that we're living in. It's 1 Peter 4:15. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as a evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Whew. And in 16, I'm just going to read it anyway. It says, yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God on this behalf. You know, sometimes you get to reading something that get good to you. For the time is to come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God? And I'm going to leave that alone because it's so good I could just keep on. Good morning to you again. I'm so excited to be here this morning. Let me say this to you. We're living in some hard times. When I say hard time, it's when brothers against brothers, sisters against sisters. I even said that in the prayer this morning. So many people is at different odds. But let's remember this. This is a great country. This is our country. This is what God built for us. Let everyone have a right of opinion. But nevertheless, let not your opinion affect the personal opinion on this side. Don't be mad with them. And I'm going to get out of that because I don't do nothing but positive stuff. I'm going to get out of that. Because I'm going to go somewhere that Stephen gave me that eye. All right, you're slipping. Let's talk about what I love to talk about. Let's talk about trucking. I need an over-the-road dump truck driver. Anybody listen to the show today? Somebody know how to drive a dump truck? I got the best dump truck job in the country. Let me tell you how it works. You leave on Sunday, deliver on Monday, you're back Tuesday evening, leave again Wednesday, you're back back Friday, you don't leave again to Sunday. And they make more money than anybody that drives a truck for Wally Sanders Strut Line. Get $30 every time you let that bad boy up and let it out. So greatly needed. I need some driver trainers. I need some experienced people with some training experience to train some people. We're going to take a short break. We got a guest coming this morning. This young lady is from Troy. Her daddy worked here in Troy, and she's doing a play. Very interesting play. I'm excited to talk to her. We'll be right back with Wally Sanders Strut Line.
Wally Sanders Strut Line, money. Hey, we got 401k, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield. to watch football. Wally Sanders.
Wally Sanders is number one.
Who is the best truck line that will get you home on the weekend?
Wally Sanders.
Money, money, money. Let me have that football. It's football season, but it's also time.
We're here to join a company that puts God and family first.
Hey.
401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Nobody sits on the bench at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come join the company today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Shirley, tell me something. How long have you been driving for Wiley Sanders Truck Line?
October will be 28 years,
Did your mother drive for us?
33 years.
And who else in your family worked for?
My dad worked in the shop, and my husband was also a driver and worked in the shop.
So Wiley Sanders Truck Line is family, family, family.
Always.
That's right. Come join us today, the family of Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. It's time for you to join a company that puts God and family first. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, height. There's nobody on the bench at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Go deep with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Join today, Troy, Alabama. Nobody sits on the bench at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come join the company today, Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Come join today. Been in business since 1959. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. At Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we still have the $1,000 sign-on bonus. We give you Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. We match it up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come drive for the best today. Come drive for the company that puts God and family first. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We're looking for team drivers. That's right, team drivers. Our team drivers can make up to $150,000 a year. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we put God and family first. Bo, tell them. Steve messing with me, y'all. I like to call him Stevenson. But let me say this to you. Something that's coming up and it's coming fast. Holidays. You know, we're going to be getting those bicycles together. But the main thing I want to talk about is safety. So much is going to be going on. Ladies, number one, please don't go by yourselves. Number two is, see something, please say something. Please say something. Traffic, be careful. People are going to be going to different parties. Matter of fact, I'm going to a party this weekend. I got to get with somebody with the Pike County Calumet Association. I need a big old belt buckle. Steve, I'm going to a Western party. Everything I'm going to have on is going to be borrowed. Yeah, yiggity. But so excited about that. One of my drivers, DeAndre Crawford, he's having his anniversary, and they're having a Western wear. They're having it in Elby at the old theater, and man, are we excited. Me and my wife is gonna go, and we're gonna just have us a good time. We're just gonna have us a good time. And it's gonna be a lot of parties going on from now to January. So let's make sure that we be careful. What am I saying? Let's buckle our seatbelts. Let's look twice at the intersection. Let's slow it down a little bit. I don't care what the speed limit is. Let's slow it down a little bit. And most of all, let's be courtesy. Let's be courtesy. I've often been told anybody can act a fool, but it takes an effort to act intelligent. It takes an effort to do smart things because you have to study. So let's study what we do, and let's just do that. I want to give out some praises this morning, and one of them is to the cleanup crew. India, you just getting in that position as the supervisor over there. I got to get you on the show. But most of all, I want to tell you, thank you. You care about the drivers. I can tell by the way you're doing, the way you're cleaning up. And not that the person that you took place wasn't doing a good job. They had to be doing a good job because they moved up in the company. So thank you for doing what you're doing. Let me tell you something. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And I'm so glad. And God asked us to be clean.
I can show it to you in scripture. But let's make sure that we continue to 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 help her do her job. What am I talking about? Drivers, use the garbage can. If you eat at the table, pick up your stuff and clean up. Clean behind yourself. I saw a sign this weekend. I can't read everything the sign said, but I can read part of what it says. It says, "Your mother does not work here. Clean up." And I thought when I read that sign in this bathroom, is that a urinal? I say, now they don't know my mother because she didn't clean up after me. She made me clean up. So anyway, so let's just be clean and thank you for what you do. And the next person I want to thank is Cornelius Hall and his group. Man, I don't know what I'd do without you, Cornelius. Thank you so much. You bring water to the safety building. You hang the signs. And let me tell you something. Driver of the month winners, let me tell you something that I do. If you ever notice, and I couldn't do this by myself, let me say that. When the month changes on the first, we put your name up. We do not take your name down to the end of the month. I give everybody their full month. I make sure that it's, I got it worked out with Tony Swindle. Y'all don't realize this, but sometimes when I leave him from taking the names, the month falls that way. He has to make those banners that day because I'll be needing them the next day. That's how I do that. That's how important that is to me and to the truck lines. Let me just say to the truck lines because everybody's aboard. So that's just how important that is. So I want you to know that there's a big effort going into that. And my next move is to order your shirt. Now I can stop right there for a minute. If your dispatcher does not put your shirt size on there and Brandy reaches out to you for your shirt size, please send it promptly. That's to your advantage because I'm trying to get your shirt. Now your gift card is available the day we draw the tickets. Doug Kitchens, God bless him, he makes sure he has the card. I send him sitting right here when we go to a commercial break. I send him the winners. He brings me the cards or calls me and tells me the cards are ready, already with your name on it. So much goes into Driver of the Month, but that's because we love you and we appreciate what you do. Look forward to the end of this month. Everybody that won in 2024, there will be a trailer on the front lot out there that have everybody's name on it. So look forward to seeing that. And it will stay up there to the first of the year. On that trailer, if you see where you won and you want that banner, just ask me. And I'll make sure Cornelia gets it and brings it to my office. Now let me say this. Unfortunately, everybody can't have it. The fairest way I know to do it, there's 3 names up there. The fairest way that I know to do it, whoever asks me first, I'm writing their name down and you got it. So let's say you, Sam, and Jack is on there and Jack asks me before you and Sam does, then Jack is going to get it. If you ask me, whoever asks me for it first, that's who we're going to give it to. Now, please do this for me. If you ever got one in the past, if you already got one of the banners, please don't get another one. Give somebody else a chance. Or tell me the truth. Say, look, Hoss, I won twice. I won in 2023, and I got that banner. Can I have this one? Then if whoever won with you, if they don't want it, I'll let you have it. Because we really can't do nothing with them. We can't reuse them. And they're good. It's a good piece of nylon. It's real good. It's real good. You can hang it up in your shop or whatever. I'm gonna actually get me one, and I'm gonna hang it up in my motorcycle room. I don't know who it's gonna be. Really, I think I'm gonna hang one back there. What do you think, Steve? Can we hang one back there? We're gonna hang one back there. We're going to do some kind of drawing for that. We're going to do some kind of drawing for that. I just come up with that. The mind is an amazing thing. It's amazing. I'm going to take a picture of the driver of the month. I'm trying to look how my screen is. We're going to have to put it right up under the flag. But we're going to put it back there. And we're going to feature it every month. Look at that, drivers. Look at that. Look how easy that was to do. Let's talk a little bit about the cleanliness of our trucks. Because I don't want nobody to get caught by surprise. Guys, and the only way to say this is like this. The people in the shop, although they work in grease and stuff, now we put plastic bags over your seat so we don't get no grease in it. Now you've got to be courtesy to these guys that work in the shop. You got to clean your truck up. I mean, you got to. The shop has got to the point one now. And let me tell you, these guys are young. They're not like me and you and some of us. They got babies at home. Some of them got lap babies, and they don't need to carry nothing home, and nobody needs to carry nothing home. Old as I am, it may take me out. But so let's just make sure we clean our trucks when we're coming into the shop. Let's make sure we get all our trash out of it. Let's make sure we got all that real tidy, because if you're coming in, it's so dirty that they can't work on it. They will call safety, and then we'll have to contact you. It just goes into a long, outdrawn deal. So let's don't even get into it. Let's don't even let that happen. Let's just do that. We'll be right back after this commercial break with Wally Sanders Truck Line.
Wally Sanders Truck Line, money, money, money.
We love Wally Sanders.
Hey, we got 401k, we got Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Wally Sanders.
We get you home on the weekend to watch football. Wally Sanders.
Wally Sanders is #1.
Who is the best truck line that will get you home on the weekend?
Wally Sanders.
Money, money, money. Let me have that football.
The TruckSmart app has even more ways to make life on the road stress-free. As always, Ultra One members earn points, gears, and Ultra credits whenever they fuel up at a TA, Petro, or TA Express location. And now, convenient and fast fueling is just a click away with the PumpSmart feature. To use PumpSmart, simply click the PumpSmart icon in the app. Just like always, TruckSmart helps you find a TA, Petro, or TA Express location near you. And once you've selected your location, you can choose which fleet card you'd like to use for payment. TruckSmart users start by entering and storing their fleet card payment methods, either in the setup section of the app or during the PumpSmart process. Next, you can save time with PumpSmart by entering information like your vehicle and trailer IDs. If you're using a new payment card for the first time, you must first enter this information one time at the pump. After that, you can edit this information right in the app whenever you need to. TruckSmart stores this information for you. Next, you'll receive a code. You'll receive this code right in the app. Simply enter this code every time at the pump and fill her up. Once you're finished at the pump, your receipt is logged in your transaction history and stored right in the app. It's fast and convenient. PumpSmart is just another way that the TruckSmart app from Travel Centers of America is making life on the road a little easier. At Travel Centers of America, we know that life on the road can present challenges. That's why we created the TruckSmart app. The TruckSmart app makes life on the road stress-free by putting all of the services and amenities at TA, Petro, and TA Express right at your fingertips. And for Ultra One members, the app makes the perks of membership even easier to access. The TruckSmart app helps you get what you want when you want it. For starters, you can search TruckSmart to find which services are available at the TA, Petro, and TA Express locations that are around the corner or on your route. And you can reserve and pay for reserved parking or a shower right in the app. The app's simple and secure sign-in gives you the ability to securely link your credit card. Need a specific service for your truck or specialty fuel? Maybe you have a taste for a specific restaurant, or maybe you need a pet area or a place to work out. The TruckSmart app finds the things that make life easier while you're on the road. If you aren't already, you can become an Ultra One member right from the TruckSmart app. Quickly and easily create a loyalty account to start earning Ultra One points, Ultra credits, and more. With TruckSmart, Ultra One members can manage their account, and the app delivers real-time updates on things like point balances and your monthly gear level. TruckSmart even gives Ultra One members an up-to-date tracker of the gallons of fuel needed to reach the next gear, so they can earn more points. Need an oil change or other truck maintenance? No problem. Ultra One members can all.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wally Sanders Truck Line. I told y'all I had a guest. When is the last time that you have been to a play? When is the last time? I'm going to count on that the last play you went to, you had to drive a long way. You had to drive to Montgomery. You had to drive to Dothan. What if I told you that I got a play? I don't, but there's a play coming to our town. Grief, Grudges, and Guilt. Coming right here. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Tell me about the play. Tell everybody who you are first.
Well, I am Makia Laree, aka Miss Fed Up, and I have wrote my 5th stage play, which is Grief, Grudges, and Guilt. This stage play will go through a family that will experience grief, a family that has some grudges, and a family that has some guilt because of secrets that will come about amongst once the dead has been put into the ground. And we all know that once we lose a family member, that families sometimes drift apart and some situations come about. And this play will touch on all those relatable subjects that all families can relate to. It is a few sad scenes, but most of it is comic. It's hilarious. It's funny. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna cry a little bit, and we're just gonna have a good time.
Really?
Yes.
I like the part about we're gonna laugh. And, you know, you talk about griefs, and I don't want to get off our subject, but it makes me think about the sheriff when I went to Mr. Willer's funeral, Doug Willer. And he said, he got up there and he said, we're going to have some laughs today. Mm-hmm. And I was so sad, I was thinking, how are we going to laugh here? And we laughed. Yeah. So I do believe when you say we're going to laugh. Yeah. Now, let me ask you this. Where is it going to be at?
All right, it's going to be at the Crosby Theater, which is located on Troy University campus. And we have a red carpet event. So I have a whole red carpet. I have 2 photographers that will be on scene. They will be taking everybody's pictures. So get your pictures taken by the photographers. The red carpet starts at 5. And the doors will open at 5:30. And then the show will start at 7.
Oh. Give a picture taken. Oh, okay. You ain't tell me that. You didn't tell me you're going to take my picture.
Yes.
Why I got some more money I got to spend? I can't get me a new pair of overalls. Some more money I got to spend. So, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Seating. Mm-hmm. Old folks like me likes to sit certain places. Tell me some stuff about the seating.
Okay. Well, we have $20 general admission tickets, which you come in first come, first serve with those tickets. And then I have $30 VIP tickets. And the VIP section is the middle section up front, rows 4 through 12. And but with that VIP, they also get gift bags and a free picture printout from the red carpet pictures that they take. So if you want to get a good seat down towards the bottom where you can see the stage very well, then the bottom left and the bottom right sections are open to the general admission for those to get there. Once again, first come, first serve on those. And then we got the balcony seating. But we're going to try to make sure we fill up that bottom section first before we open up to the balcony. So right now I'm over 450 tickets sold. So the bottom holds 600 people. So once that is full, then we will open up the balcony to everyone else. And then at the door, if you don't have advance tickets, it's $25 at the door. And
do you all the VIP tickets gone?
Well, as of this morning, I have 6 VIPs that's open. 6 VIPs are left. That's from those who didn't pick theirs up this past Friday. So there are 6 VIPs that are available.
That makes 4. See, you done told me about the picture taking.
Yeah.
I want my picture taken. I'll take my 4. I'll get my wife to cash after you. There.
Okay.
I don't want to sit this anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you this. What inspired you to do this play? What was the motivation?
I've been doing plays since 2012, and I sold out the Crosby Theater the first time I did it, 930 seats, and I haven't done a show in 7 years.
7 years?
Yes, I took a break because of COVID, and then life started lifing, and then I lost a lot of family members since that last show, and I lost my last grandparent in 2019. So when I started writing this play, I wrote from experience. I wrote from a place of hurt, like all my grandparents are now gone, lost some cousins that I was very, very close to. And so I started writing. But even in that grief, what I found out that I like to laugh a lot, and I like to make my family laugh. So I made sure to incorporate a lot of laughter in this show, so it's not just a sad production. So
Okay. You know, you got to talking about you like to laugh a lot. Steve's going to get a kick out of this. You know, me being as busy as I am, I left my cup on my toolbox when I left the gym the other day. And I pull out the gym and I hit it, boom, boom, boom. And I look and there's my cup laying in the highway. Well, I'm partial to that cup. You ever have your favorite cup? And I was like, I could see it. I ain't gonna tell you how many of them cups I done lost. I turned my 4-ways on, and I'm always talking about being safe, so I didn't want nobody to see the safety guy backing up in the road. So I jogs back there, and y'all know how that looked. And none other than I see sitting at the traffic light is you, and you're just laughing. You know, I don't see nothing funny. I'm trying to get this cup out the road and not get hit. And you said, I can't wait to tell it. I can't wait.
hey, that was funny to
So
me.
I do know you like to laugh.
Oh yes, very much so.
Did your father, which I knew your father, and he used to work with us, did he ever get to see one of your plays?
Yes, my father has been to every production. Everything I do, he's there. Him and my mother, front row and center. And my family, I have a great support system. And on that front row that you will see of the VIP section is my father, my mother, my aunts, and my uncles. My uncle, my father's brother, and his wife are actually coming all the way from Houston, Texas, to this debut. So they know that this
Jake
is
was
serious.
not your father?
No, Jake is my grandfather. His son, his oldest son, Sanford, is my father.
Okay.
Yeah, Jake
I
is
got
my
all
grandfather.
confused then. I guess I think everybody's as old as me. That was, okay.
Yeah, Sanford is my father.
Sanford is your father.
Yes,
Serve and protect.
yes, Captain Wingard.
Captain Wingard, that's right. So let me ask you this. Who are some of the people in your play?
Okay.
I'm nosy.
Yeah. What I did for this production is I used people that I've used in previous productions because I know that they could jump right in and they could play those parts that I needed to be played. I have Mitchell Sneed, who is the owner of Suso. He's a personal trainer here in Troy. I have Stephanie Williams Moore, who works for Troy University. She's from Elba, Alabama. I have Mary Walker. She works at Farmers Furniture. Go down there and get you some furniture. I have Charles Pittman. He's out of Brundage, Alabama. I also have my son, Quentin Parks. This will be his first play. He's in my first production. He hasn't been in any of them, and the last one he's seen, he was 3 years old. So he's excited about it. I'm excited
how old
about
now?
it. He's 10 now.
Okay.
Yes.
So, this is so interesting. It takes a lot of this, a lot of rehearsing, a lot of doing this and that. How do you do that? How do you juggle that?
Well, I was a lot younger when I first started in 2012. So, but what I did was I went back and wrote down the things I should have done differently that to take a lot of stress off. So a lot of pre-planning. I'm a procrastinator. I like to wait to the last minute, but with this, I couldn't. So I wrote down everything that needed to be done, from expenses to stage sets to furniture. Shout out to Aaron's Rental Furniture down in Troy behind Zaxby's. They are sponsoring the furniture for this show. They have sponsored the furniture for my show. Every production I've done, they've allowed me to use some of their furniture from their store to be this furniture we use on stage. And just write down everything from the red carpet, who I'm going to rent from my booklets being done, selling ads to help offset some of my expenses, looking for sponsors. all of that I did from self, just making calls and knocking on doors. And I tell anybody, if you believe in yourself, it's easy to convince others to believe in you too. And a lot of people, they didn't even know me, and they knew of me, but they didn't know me personally. But just going to them and letting them know what I'm trying to do, and this is a dream of mine. Hopefully it'll go bigger than Troy this time. That's what I'm hoping. So make sure you run to Step and Style, because my remaining tickets are at Step and Style in Troy and at Cynthia's Boutique in Troy, Alabama, because I am down to the last 15 of general admission tickets that I have myself to sell. But as of this Friday, I will no longer be selling tickets, so they will only be at the ticket outlets. And Eventbrite.com. You can go on Eventbrite.com and order online.
Well, that is so wonderful.
Thank you.
To hear that all the tickets have been sold. I feel like I just have missed out on something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been around here a long time. And in my lifetime, I only been to like 3 plays, and each one of them I love so much. So I'm really gonna come. I'm excited about it. You know, me and you talked about it in the banking. But I know you Troy Bank and Trust a shout out. You getting everybody else a shout out, and that's just stuff like this. What drives me here on this show?
Yes.
You're in Pike County. You're doing it in Pike County.
Yes.
You're doing it at Troy University.
Yes.
Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, KW Recycling, KW Plastic, and Sanders Fertilizer. We're glad to be a part of that. Just to say that, hey, we give you a flat platform to do it on. I do hope it grows, and I do hope it goes further. But the main thing that I'm so excited about is at home.
Yes.
Homegrown. You know,
Yeah.
I love football.
Yes.
And you always notice when a team at home, that's all they talk about, we at home.
We at home.
So you're at home, and you're doing it at home, and charity starts well.
At home.
At home.
Yes.
At home. At home.
Yes.
So I'm excited for you and excited about the play. I really, you just listening to you have got me excited. What Mitch gonna be doing?
Mitch
What
plays.
Mitch gonna be doing?
Mitch plays the role of the husband, Jerome. He is the husband to Jackie, who is the daughter who loses her mother in the show. Mitch is the calm of the family. And I wrote that part based off my father. My father is the calm in our family. You know, me and my mama will get a little rowdy, but Dad, he is the overthinker who calms everybody down and makes us see the bigger picture, and that's what Mitch does in this show. So him and Stephanie have been in every production. Mitch has been in every production but one. Stephanie has been in all of them since the beginning. But the way they vibe on air and together on stage, you can't get it anywhere else. So they stuck together for life if they with me. They will always be married in my plays. And the best friend Brian, he's the fool of the show. So Montreal Coleman, he is the fool of the show. He's the character. And but Mary is I call her my Cicely Tyson. I call Stephanie my Tamla Mann, but Mary is my Cicely Tyson, and she can pull any role, and she makes you believe it. And she can just fall into part, cry. She can cry, fall out, scream, laugh on cue, you know. And hey, that's why I say, listen, I don't need celebrity actors and actresses to do this, because I have people from here who are just as talented who can pull it off too.
It's a lot of talent.
Yes, a lot of talent.
It's just a lot of talent.
Nice.
That's what I be telling these people when they be looking at all these spiritual shows. I tell them, I know a lot of these preachers right here. I preach all them folks I see on TV. Let me ask you this: how long is the play?
Okay, so it's time for an hour and 45 minutes. There is a 15-minute intermission break, so I would say be prepared from 7 to 9 to be in there and seated. But we should be wrapping up by 9. But there is a DJ. A DJ will be on hand who will be playing different grooves from old school to new school from 5:30 up until about 15 minutes before the show starts to keep everyone entertained. And then we also have a live band that plays in the show, in between scenes and during scenes where there's going to be some singing done by some of the actors and actresses.
What you say, girl?
Yeah, we got some live singing going to take place, so it's a real production.
Run the old man back by this picture again. Run me back by this picture again. You walk down the red carpet. I'm trying to picture this.
Yes.
And you turn around and you go.
Yes. We got the
And
backdrops.
they take your picture. And if you get one of these VIPs, you get that picture.
Yes.
Now, how big is that picture?
It's a 4x6. If you
Steve,
don't,
what's a 4x6?
so if you don't have a VIP pass, you can still get your picture printed out, but it'll be a $5 charge for those who don't have VIP. So yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very nice. Ideal Graphics made my banners and backdrop, so I have a whole backdrop that'll be behind that red carpet. You can stand in front of, take a picture, and then the cast will arrive at 5:30. We will arrive and we will come down the carpet, just like we in Hollywood. We bring in Hollywood to Pike County, so
Look out
make
Pike
sure,
County.
yeah,
Look
make
out
sure you
Pike
there to
County.
see the cast
I
arrive.
ain't
Make
got
sure
nothing
you
no
there.
listen Pike County. So, what time do? Let's see. $30. Yeah, that'd be 60. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I can get 2 VIP.
Okay.
Why that sit in the back?
Yeah.
What time do the VIP people need to be there?
Everyone can start arriving at 5 or a little before 5, but the red carpet once again starts at 5. Everything already be set up. You just come, walk that carpet, get your pictures taken. But the doors will open at 5:30. VIP has their own door to enter into the Crosby. It'll have VIP on the door, so you can know that that's your entrance into. And then general admission has 2 separate doors of their own to come into on the opposite side of the stairs.
What you say?
Yeah, it's a real
So
deal.
what are the colors in your play? Because I may go get me.
The colors.
I see blue on
yes,
this car.
yes, that's my son's favorite color. So blue, black, white, and then you don't have to be color coordinating with the flyer. You can wear whatever you want to wear.
Me, I like to be,
You can wear whatever you want to
red
wear.
is my favorite color. You have got me excited. I know you're out there in the crowd and excited. You have got me excited about
Yes.
this. I'm gonna tell some of my drivers that,
Please
that
do.
like to do. You know, a lot of times people be looking for something to do, but they just don't get it out there. I was just doing you a favor, but looks like you're doing me a favor because after sitting here listening to you, I want to see it.
Thank you.
I
I'm
wanna
glad.
see it.
Glad I was
I
able to
mean-
persuade you.
Huh?
Glad I could persuade you.
me now. You persuaded me. So tell me this.
Okay.
You don't have it on here. Are we gonna start on time? Let me
Oh
just break it on down. Are we
yes.
gonna
Oh
start
yes.
on time?
I am a stickler for starting to play on time. I hate going to productions and it's supposed to start at 7, and by 7:20 we still sitting there waiting for the curtains to open. So
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Once you hear that DJ stop playing music, you know we're 10 minutes away from opening that curtain. The host will come out. She would thank everybody for coming. She would introduce the show. She will come off the stage and the curtains will open to the opening scene.
I heard you say you're gonna have a band and some singing.
Yeah.
You got all your singers, do you?
Yeah, I got all of
You
them.
don't need-
I got all of
You
them.
don't need me and Steve to tune up right quick like do you? We're a little rusty now. You got to get a little rust out. We're gonna need a test and tune now. but
Okay.
We'll be ready. So who's doing the singing?
Stephanie will be singing. Charles Pittman will be singing in the show as well. They both play the main characters. And you mentioned Jake earlier. Charles plays the lawyer in the play, and his name in the play is Jake. So I used a lot of my relatives' names in this show.
Okay.
Yeah. So my son plays the role of Kendall, who is my little cousin who died from COVID at the age of 20, and
That's from COVID.
Yes.
That had to be hard to.
Yes. So yeah, it's very this show is very personal for me.
Very
So,
personal.
yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. And I always tell people this when they talk about COVID. Yes, truly, COVID was sad. It was a sad situation. But anything sad, I always like to pull something good from it. You pulled a good play from it. You sit down and you wrote something that can make some people feel something. Trucking was picked up in that time because people became more interested in the truck driver. When you didn't know whether your toilet paper or your bottle of water was going to get there, you got a little, and then when you saw who was bringing it, you thought, oh, he's just not a truck driver. He's a delivery person. He did me my goods. And when I think about that, and it taught us to depend on one another. When you had to go to a restaurant, you had to call and they had to bring it out to your car. And some people still tried to do that. And I did this all during COVID. I told everybody, tip these people
Yes.
that are getting out here in this work for us and doing that. So I'm glad to see that you did the same thing. You reached in there and you lost a loved one. but yet still, you're going to do something that's going to help some other people and it's going to show some people something. The Bible tells us, it teaches us to be together.
Yes.
It tells us that the weak is always going to be among us, but we got to be strong. When I see people like you do stuff like that, and for you to coordinate the names of your family members, and it also tells us to train our children while they're young. And you got your little 10-year-old in there, see, and that's showing him something. You know, we don't know from the day to tomorrow, but that'll always be instilled in. Every time I see Austin take my grandson somewhere, it makes me realize I took him places and he remembers that.
He remembers that.
And it makes him do that. So you keep doing what you're doing. But once again, if I don't get nothing else accomplished today, I want Pike County to know that this is at home.
Yes.
This is our home stuff. Hometown girl
Yes.
with hometown people.
Yes.
You didn't have to go to New York, Detroit, and all them places. You did it right here at home. And Charity Stars. I'm proud of that now.
Thank you.
You went up a little bit on my list. You know, I may go to your line in the bank. You know, Luann, that's my girl. You know, her, Melissa, because they can put up with that. You know, I'm still country.
Yes.
Every time I buy something, they make, you know, everybody can go online. I want some real paper. And they still make that for me. But I found out, I ain't gonna call his name because he might not want everybody to know he does that. But there's only two of us to do that. One of them is a deputy sheriff. One of your guys is down there. He just like me. He cares. I ain't gonna tell on him. I ain't gonna tell Dennis get a paper just like I do.
A paper
Girl,
statement.
I am excited.
Thank you.
I am ready to go. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna have to have a VIP ticket because you say you get to walk down the red carpet. And in my lifetime, I'm probably gonna get many more red carpets. I ain't never had one, so I'm gonna jump advantage of this one.
Please.
And you get the picture taken, and I'm just excited. I gotta tell my baby how I want her to do my hair. I don't know how I'm gonna fix my hair. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'll work out something.
All right, well, you got until next Saturday, November 16th.
Tell
November
everybody
16th.
again when it starts.
All right.
Just go over the theme again.
Okay, November the 16th, Grief, Grudges, and Guilt debuts at the Troy Crosby Theater. Red carpet starts at 5, doors open at 5:30, and the show will start at 7 o'clock p.m. on the dot.
You know I'm going to be sitting there watching my watch. Because, see, you keeping me up a little past my bedtime. I'm 8:30, but I'm going to make it to 9.
Okay,
I'm a really
please.
8:30 bed person. It was so funny. We had to set the clock back in my wife's car, and we was going to Walmart last night. I looked at that clock. I said, that clock right? She said, no, it ain't right. I said, oh, because I was finna be in panic mode. It was showing 8 o'clock, and I was going to get my ice cream. I was going to be in panic mode. I tried to be in the bed by 8:30. But really, this is going to be nice.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be nice. And it's priced right.
Yes.
It's priced right. I don't like when people do things and they have it so high, they don't look out for the average family. I got to look at the clock. And we don't have the average, where the average family person can go. When you get where it takes over $100 bill, you'll mess it up. But at $20 a ticket, a man and his wife and 3 kids can go.
Yes.
You kept it in a, you know what I'm saying?
Price friendly.
But you get it at $50, and then you talking about a man, you talking about $250. They can't stand that.
Yes.
They ain't gonna be able to do that. It's family environment, good, clean fun.
Yes.
You're gonna have a DJ. Now, who's the DJ?
DJ Who Dat. That's Deja Pickett.
Deja
Pickett. Yes.
That's a lady?
Yeah, it's a lady. Yep. She's
Ladies
good
just trying
too.
to take over everything. DJ. Golly. Is she good?
She's very good.
What about my boy Hen Dog?
He's gonna be out of town. Actually, he's gonna be out of town that
You
weekend.
did ask him first.
I talked to him.
Well, I know what didn't happen.
Yeah, I talked to him. He told me beforehand he was gonna be out of town that weekend.
Tell you
so.
beforehand.
Yeah.
Well, what about my best friend, my brother? Ace Boone Coon, Matthew Jordan. Why you get him and put him in the play? Let's let me. I'm finna take over now. I'm finna help you run it.
That's my first cousin. He got VIP passes. So yeah, that's my first cousin. And he's a sponsor. He's been a sponsor for every production I've done. He's donated to my shows and supported me. And so yeah, he's gonna be front and center, but he's not on stage.
You know that's how I got up with you.
Yes, he called me.
That is, I'm gonna tell you something. God knows this when I say this from my heart. That's one good man.
He is.
That is one good man. He's just gonna be hard to beat. He's gonna be hard to beat. You got some good supporting cast. You got number one cast, your father. He's a class act guy. All these people you got are class act people, and the community should be proud to have. I'm proud to have these type of people. Proud to have you.
Thank you. I appreciate
And
you allowing me on
You
here.
could have took this play anywhere, but you kept it at home. Thank you so much for that.
Most definitely.
Reach over there and get you a cup.
Okay.
cup,
Oh, I'm gonna make sure I don't leave it on top of the car.
Huh?
Make sure.
That wasn't necessary. You didn't have to say that. I know I
Thank
left
you.
my cup on top of the car.
Thank you.
Well, I tell you what, I was finna get you out of here, but we ain't got before more business, and I got to get out of here together, so we
Yes.
gonna go together.
Okay.
But I want to ask you some more questions now since I
Okay.
got 4 minutes. What, just if you had anything else to do other than making plays, what would you do? Because you sound so bright, you can do something. What would you
Thank
do?
you.
You ever thought of writing a book?
Yes, I've started. If you
See?
don't,
What is
yeah, I
the book about?
started.
Tell it.
Just life. Growing up as a police child and different experiences throughout life. That one I started, but I put it down for a minute, and I may pick it back up. If you only knew. If you only knew. Because a lot of people think they know who you are based off of what others have said, based off what they may see on social media, and it's hard to make people understand that. I tell people I have 4 personalities. It's 4 different me, okay? It's me on social media. It's me in church. It's me on air. It's me at work. It's me in my house. I got a lot of personalities. I'm a different person depending on who I'm with.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. If you can't adapt
To your
these
environment.
world's times, you're in trouble anyway. The reason I asked you if you ever wrote a book, because just to listen to you, I can tell you're full of energy and got a lot of ideas. Anytime I see a young lady just raising a child and it's always got a smile on their face, I be wanting them to say things because you can do it too. See, he's throwing on them 2 minutes. You can do it too. You can be an inspiration to some other young lady that's thinking, I want to do that, but I didn't have this. I didn't have that. Well, if I coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yeah,
Throw that out the book.
yeah.
Trust in that man up there
That's it.
and get out and get it.
That's it.
Nothing comes to a dreamer but a dream.
But a dream.
And if you sleep half of the day, you done missed half of the day. You got to get up and get out of it and get after it. And I'm gonna say my favorite word: don't nothing beat a job. And every time I go in that bank, you're in there.
I'm in there.
You're in there working, but you got other stuff that you're trying to do, and you
Yes.
realize that you have to do. I'm so proud of your ticket sales. Tell everybody where they can get the last few tickets.
All right.
Again.
Step in Style in Troy, Alabama. Cynthia's Boutique in Troy, Alabama. Online at eventbrite.com.
All right. You got me set up for my 2.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, go to the play. Let's see. November the 16th. Celebrate. Have a good time. Give him the name one more time.
Grief, Grudges, and Guilt.
Grief. Everybody knows about that. Everybody knows about grudges. What about guilt? I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. But I should say this. I love everybody. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Tell somebody you love them today. Do that for me. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Wallace on the truck line. Money, money, money. Hey, we got 401k. We got Blue Cross Blue Shield. We get you home on the weekend to watch football. Wally Sanders. Who is the best truck line that will get you home